Hello, my friends, and wow, I sound a lot better. I've been having a little bit of hot and sour soup to help with my sore throat, and as you can tell, I sound a lot better. So, what you're looking at is something I took a screenshot of from my PS4. So, I'm just going to run off what I did in the previous days prior to what I was doing. Most of the games you see here that you see on my pages of my library. Yes, I actually have 91 actual games in my library. Most of them are on disc, and then there's some that are digital. So as you can see, some of them that I have is like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Xenoverse 2, Dragon Quest Heroes 2 Explorers Edition, and then there are games that I actually got for free because, PlayStation Plus, as you can see right there. So for the most part, what I did was some of them I actually got on sale. Like Fist North Star Lost Paradise, I actually got that on sale some months back. And the most latest one I actually have is G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. Let me see. Greedfall is something I got for free because of my because of PSP, PlayStation Plus. I'm a member, so free games every month. So for the most part, what I tend to do is each and every month I usually get at least one free game. Out of the many free games they offer, I just take one that I like. So, what you're looking at are the games that are not installed. So yes, I do have Final Fantasy VII Remake. On the off chance, should I ever stream it, or God forbid, if I ever do it as a Let's Play. I know there are people who just say, oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake is not a bad game. No, it's not a bad game. It's just, if I wanted a game that played like a Telltale's game, I'd be playing anything but what this is, Because it's supposed to be an RPG, yes, but they base it off of Final Fantasy VII. And how many versions of Final Fantasy VII have been around? If I wanted a retelling of the story, I got plenty of choices. I got Dirge of Cerberus, Crisis Core, um, anything but remake. Hell, I would even play the original Final Fantasy VII again if I wanted to. But that's just me. All joking aside, I mentioned I have Fist of North Star Lost Paradise, the digital version. Now, what I'm now I do have a physical copy of it, but at the same time, I figure I should get the digital version just because, well, I might want to stream it sometime because, let's be honest, I owe you guys an ending on that. So I'd rather just say, you know what? It's a Yakuza Light game, so therefore, guess what I'm going to do? One of these days, download it, hop on stream, and you're going to see nothing but ass kicking to the nth degree with Kenshiro slash Kiryu. Mind you, the guy who plays Kiryu is the same person who plays as Kenshiro, so it does make sense. And so let's face it, Kiryu is an alternate version of Kenshiro. I also got G.I. Joe Operation Blackout. And it's very interesting that I was listening to one one of the people I actually do watch on my feed, but not very often because he often doesn't show up, and that's Daily Usher. So usually when he has something good, I usually watch that. I know, right? But most times, when not that, oh, go by ear. So therefore, I heard about this originally through Davey Usher. But then my girlfriend just mentions it to me, and I thought about her. And I said, well, you know what? G.I. Joe, Operation Blackout. Let's just go with that. It was on sale, so I said, you know what? I might as well. It's my month, so there you go. Greedfall is something I got off, I think, last month or so. It might have been February. I just don't remember. And that's going to be something of a possible stream, if not let's play, in the future. So there's that. Let's see. Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life Special Edition. Well, I can only say one thing. That's going to be a vlog game for sure. It's like, there are certain games that I don't mind wanting to do as a means of a vlog. And games like that is a perfect example of doing a vlog. It's about the same thing as Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing. If I ever have to do, you know, a game in which I can vlog with, those are the only 3 games I will actually do vlogging with. Because I will never do it as a review. But if I just need to just do something like a chill stream or whatever, chill stream, aka vlog, that's gonna be one. That's gonna be either or. And then there's this other game called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Eyes of Heaven. I think I have that on PS2 as a fan translation. So if that's the case, if that is the case, I may do that as a let's play or as a stream. Now, other games I also have that is on my main hub, which you're not seeing, is My Hero Academia, which is My Heroes 1 Justice 2. I got that digitally. That might be a stream or a let's play, depending. Another one that I had done before, and it was as a let's play, but I might consider doing it as a stream because I have the Steam version, is Aslan Heroes of Legend. Or Warriors of Legend. Yeah, Aslan Warriors of Legend. So therefore, it's based off the heroic legend of Arislan, or Aslan. And it's based off the Funimation version of the title. It's not based off the OVA it came from. But there's more. Yes, there's more because there are games I've done already, but you've already seen me do. You've already seen me do Galgun. You've already seen me do Horizon Chase Turbo. You've already seen videos of me doing Jump Force. And then there's what I also have, which basically you've already seen me do, which is Killa Kid IF. They say it's IF, not if, but it's IF. That's how they say if. If. So IF. So it's Killa Kid IF. the game. I've already done that as a review of sorts. There are some games that just I can't really record because there are some games that just won't let you record anything outside the outside of fighting. They won't let you record the cut scenes. It's just the fighting. That's it. Knights of Valor. If you don't remember, Knights of Valor is actually a pay-to-play revamp of the classic arcade game. It's a damn shame I had to uninstall it because I did have fun on that one, but it's like it's just not as good though. Not as good as the original anyway. Then there's Let It Die, which is the sequel to Killer is Dead. And I had this game for quite some time and just never really got around to playing it, let alone what am I going to do with it. Not that I'm not interested, but you've seen how my backlog is. And it's going to take me some time to get through what I already have in front of me. And then there's Maneater. I remember Ryu sent me a link for the Steam version, but since I have the PS4 version, well, I can stream that. Or, again, do it as a Let's Play. I already have the name for it, so therefore, we're just going to hold off on that. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I'll be honest, I feel this was the nosedive of the series. Series done nosedive really hard when Infinite came out. This was like the first two games. It's alright. Third game. I mean, it was alright, but it's like the charm was missing, you know. And then once we got to Infinite, nosedive. That's why I felt from it. It's just like, it's a nosedive. It's not as enjoyable as the other games. Because right after 2, that's when it's just like, just like that. Marvel Spider-Man, which I got again as a free game because, oh hey, I think when they were doing Miles Morales, they were just, ooh, the words, man, it just, oh, we got to do something. It's like, I understand y'all doing this, but they were making such a big. I remember when I went to GameStop, when they had the hype about Miles Morales, I'm like, so what the fuck does his race matter? I said, look, Miles is Miles, okay? He's proud of his heritage. He's proud of who he is. Let that shit go, okay? Don't have to make it a big deal in the game. So therefore, don't make it a big deal at GameStop, please. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to make the hype, but still, shut the fuck up. It's not that much of a big deal. Let it go. And next we go to, well, the top. I simply forgot about there were other games I did. This is not going to take me long because I can easily, and I do mean easily, rectify that. Because we're going to do this live. Because I'm pretty sure I have more than that. But I'm going to run it off anyway. Adventure Capitalist is basically a nothing game which all you're doing is just piling up points and dollars. No matter what you're doing, you're piling up dollars. And you can make a funny ass video of it. Akiba's Beat and Akiba's Strip. Let me tell you, I have both versions, and I'm considering erasing all that footage on the Steam version because the controls just do not handle well. Plus, I think that version is a little bit more, shall we say, off kilter as far as controls are concerned. I'm covering up my hot and sour soup only for the moment because, let me tell you, hot and sour soup, whenever you're sick, go for that. Whenever you have a sore throat, go for that. I'm serious. Hot and sour soup will clear you up. Aside from, sore throat and taking some tea before bed and, just sleeping on it and whatnot. I mean, I'm fine for what it's worth, but still. It just helps. It really does help in the long run. So, I'm not sure if you people can hear this, but I have in the background Ghost of Tsushima. I may consider getting Ghost of Tsushima. So let's see. I already did the latest arc in Marvel's Avengers, which was Future Imperfect on stream just last night. Let's see. Another game I also have is Mahou Kishi Grand Charion, King's Tale, Final Fantasy 15. Let's see, what else do I have that I can say I can share to the public? Let's see, I have Dark Rose Valkyrie, Digimon World Next Order, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Dragon's Crown Pro, J-Star Victory Versus, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, One Piece Burning Blood, One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, Rayman Legends, River City Girls, Shenmue 2, Soul Calibur 6, Star Ocean Till the End of Time, that's part 3 by the way. I have the VTX trilogy of Super Robot Tyson, Tembo the Badass Elephant, Stardew Valley, Tokiden Kiwami, Warriors Orochi 4, Yakuza 0, which I've already beaten on Steam, which of course carries over on Yakuza 1. Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, I need to finish that. Let's see, yes, we're looking at the games. So, I have 37 on here. But if we look at the purchased, well, as I mentioned, I have Akiba's Beat, Akiba's Trip, Arc the Lad, Twilight of Spirits, Arislan, Warriors Legend, Batman, the Telltale Series 1 and 2, Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, no, I'm not doing that, Bombing Busters, Borderlands, the Handsome Collection, the Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle, Cat Lateral Damage, City Skylines, and what I recently purchased, Darksiders War Master, Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition, and Darksiders 3, Dead or Alive 5, Last Round, I also have Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2, I'm not really interested in that, Monster Hunter World. I so lost interest in that. Neo. It's not because of the story. It's just the multiplayer is just such a mess. One Piece Unlimited World Red. Overcooked. Pinball Arcade. Rogue Galaxy. Sakura Wars, which I've already done. Samurai Showdown 6. Secret of Mana, which I've also already done. The 2018 version. Shadow of the Colossus, the remake. Shadow Warrior 2. I also have Shenmue 3. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, which I've already done as well. I also have Slime Rancher, Sonic Forces Digital Bonus Edition, Sonic Mania, Star Ocean The Last Hope, 4K and Full HD Remaster, Super Bomberman R, Sword Art Online Re-Hollow Fragment, which I also have on the PSP emulator, Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors, Tokiden 2, Uncharted 1 through 4, War of the Monsters, Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate, Wild Arms 3, Wipeout Omega Collection, Yakuza 3, 4, 5. Well, I actually have all of the Yakuza games. Just 6 is the only physical I have, but everything else is digital. So in total, I've read off 91 games that I have. 15 are basically PS Plus games. Included is Sonic Mania, Great Fall, and the rest. I've already read them off. The only one I have installed, as far as that is concerned, is Rayman Legends, which of course is by request. I also have it on here, which I pretty much see myself do on here more than I see it being done on PS4, because for the most part, I don't know. I'd rather do anything that I have on here more than I like to do it on PS4. Not because of anything considering quality, but I just like playing it on here, because I do most of my work on here than I do on PS4. So as I was looking for April monthly games, they really weren't anything of value, to be perfectly honest. I couldn't really do anything about it. So they only have 2 games that's not even worth getting. And that's Days Gone and Zombie Army 4 Dead War. Like, you could pass on that shit. But yeah, there's a Bandai Namco deal going on. Save up to 84%. And I thought about it, I was like, well, there's Code Vein, but if I still wanted to, I would, but I'm like, eh. So, as I was stating before, as far as what I'm going to do, as far as streams and Let's Plays are concerned, as far as PS4 is concerned, I honestly do not see myself trying to, in any way, do anything like a Souls game. That is something that is way, way, way off the list. As if I had to do something that's more my speed, give me something like Dragon's Dogma. I would be most happily to play Dragon's Dogma. Or, hell, even Shadow of the Colossus. Because I think I can pretty much say I'm the ballsy one in the bunch. I mean, if you see me play Drakengard, undubbed by the way, then that only means one thing. I am bound to play something that just basically says, yeah, I can go that route too. But not as much as other Let's Players that would do it more competently than me. But then again, I have my own taste and style, and most people gotta respect that. If not all people, most people who have been on my channel since I first started, y'all know how I operate. I don't usually do popular games, but cult favorites is something that I would not turn down. And besides the older games that I normally do, beat them retro, yeah, I do something in the middle, something nowadays, instead of something always retro. But nothing wrong with retro. Really, there's nothing wrong with going retro and just look back and remember back. Nothing wrong with that. So let's see. I already finished Secret of Mana, and the next game I'm working on, like I said, I've been taking a break because of my voice. I don't know why my coach says that's basically annoying as all get out, but it's really not. Just, hey, I gotta clear my voice because sometimes it just gets very dry. Can't be helped if that happens. So therefore, it is what it is. And I try not to do that a lot. But if I need to clear my throat a bit. I just won't block it out. It's just, it's YouTube, so therefore it's like, what you see is what you get. But for the most part, excuse me. Let's see, where was it? Here. Yeah, there we go. Since it's A, I might as well show that. And by the way, this is from my Twitter. I'm showing you. So, I still have Star Ocean First Departure to deal with, and the wonderful 1001, as well as Henry Stickmin to deal with. And I think after that, then oh yeah, I forgot. I'm also working on Dragon Ball Fusion in the background. So, knowing how Dragon Ball is, it's going to be beefy, about at least 40 to at least an hour. Because there's a lot of story. And for the most part, you're going to see me grind for energy a lot. But hopefully, when you scout, it takes less time, because basically to scout, you have to beat down your enemy to the point where it's going to be like You give them a knockout, but you have to do it for Zenkai attack. And for those who don't know what Zenkai attack is, you've seen it all the time in Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z and Super. Basically, that's what really goes on when, they just poof out of existence. And all you see are sparks flying and whatnot. That's really a Zenkai battle going on. That's what it really is. It's called Zenkai attack. So basically, you have to beat your opponent in order. You have to beat your opponent or the person you scout with a Zenkai attack, just so you can recruit them. And the more you recruit them, not only would they show up in your fusion list, but also it nets you more energy. And the more energy you have, the more you can go around to, say, open up new gates. So that's the only way you can do that. You have to open up more gates. And I pretty much see myself doing a lot of off-screen grinding in between parts. So that means for anything, in between parts, it'll just cut down on a lot of grinding and more in-story battles than out-story battles. So there you have it. So my first ever 3DS Let's Play will be done. So when I get back from my voice coming back to me in full swing, because right now it does sound like it's coming back, but it might be something, a little after, like right before this month is up. I'll just get right back on it. Work and auditions depending, because I still have audition to do. And for what it's worth, well, it's gonna be something, because right after I do fusions, I will be jumping on my original project list that I plan to do for the rest of this year. Meaning, in between everything else, I'm going to be finishing other projects, as well as old projects that I had prior to a new project coming in. I'll just be doing these in pocket form. Okay, so another thing I need to talk about. Sorry, I was watching match. I'm watching match games, so in mute. So while I'm doing this, I'm actually getting myself a little giggle. Oh man, oh man, that's when you actually had good comedy when it was on game shows. Natural comedy. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. Starting in, I should say, in about a week, I'm going back to the URG moniker for my games, because we already established the fact that I'm a Let's Player. We've already established this. But I feel like going back to when I first started, and I thought about it. So, well, nothing wrong with me changing up how I'm doing my games. So therefore, you already know it's a Let's Play, but this being the channel that I dub as URG, or Underrated Games, why not bring that back? So, on that matter, I thought about how the intro should be. So, even though I kind of messed up on Henry Stickmin, I didn't have it for Secret of Mana 2018. So I think it's only fair I should start it by saying this. Hello and welcome to the Underrated Games channel. I happen to be your host, Pookie7, the Tenkaichi of gaming. On this channel, I will feature games from the past as well as the present, known and not so known to you, the viewer, whoever is watching said videos. If there ever is a request you want to see me do, please let me know about it. And with that, I'll see what I could do. Now, another thing I need to point out is, please don't have no crazy out there rules. Or something that does not make sense. Please keep your rules within the realm of reality, okay? Please let us not go crazy, because I have a playstyle that I'm comfortable in dealing with, so I don't need specialties as far as that's concerned. Unless all these are already made strategies, let me enjoy the game for what it's worth. Seriously. I have to point that out, because there are people out there that do backseat game. And I don't do kindly with people who backseat game. So therefore, just enjoy the entertainment for what it's worth, because hey, I could charge you. And that's my opening. That's not bad for an opening. It's a little something that I taken from my old opening, from my old channel opening. But since this is a new age and a new time, I might as well let you know that Underrated Games is back on track. It is going to make a return. And as I said, there are 3 games. One in which I started with the opening, but it didn't sound so good, but I just say, fuck it. It just came to me and just went with me. So therefore, for those old and new, to you OG viewers, to the new viewers, subbies, commenters, viewers, and even lurkers out there. That's fine, Instagram. You've done what you had to do. Thank you. But not many people know about Instagram. I do have an Instagram, by the way. For those who have Instagram, well, it's a different handle than my Twitter and Facebook handles, because both of them are Pookie7. And it's very much like my Twitch handle, which is Pookie79. I don't need to explain the whole story of Pookie Izzy 7. Unless if people want to know, I have a video for that. So I figured since I'll be turning 42 pretty soon. Mind you, I'm recording this on the 8th. I might as well just start moving videos over to say the 12th, just so I can have this ready for the 11th. Just so when I put it up, there it is. So therefore, there's your update video of what's going to change, what I'm bringing back, what's going to be added. Still, same me. Just a new format that I'm bringing back with new titles in tow. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to be doing just PS4 games. I still got my share of fan translations. So, not only is it going to be underrated games, but they will also include fan translated titles. They're going to be there's still the chest of them, but let me try that again. There's going to be fan translations. The URG moniker is coming back. Chest of Obscurity is still around. Just I haven't made any Chest of Obscurity videos since Puzzle and Dragons for the 3DS. And that was my first 3DS video I actually did. On top of that, like I said, old and new, it's going to be great. Because since you're here, you make the channel possible. Not just me, it's a team effort. So therefore, you, the actual viewer, make this channel worth doing. Besides myself, as I'm usually doing Let's Plays and whatnot. Because I enjoy what I do. And I love what I enjoy doing. And if it's worth anything, I'm going to benefit from it. And so are you. So my friends, welcome to the new and improved Underrated Games channel. I am the Tenkaichi, Pookie Izzy 7, and welcome to the new world. See you next time.